Alright, I believe that I have gotten us to a point where we can actually see decently, you know, what I'm doing. So I do want to just kind of before we get started, where we can actually see decently, you know, what I'm doing. So I do want to just kind of because it still looks like it's about to start going into fractals and shit. Can you chill? Oh shoot. Could be worse. Alright. Thankfully, I am starting to work on the edited videos. Though, uh, with the way that I feel would be best for how I'm going to re-upload these things as edited videos, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I can hear myself better, I think. I just had to double the decibels on it. So hopefully y'all will be able to actually hear me better from here on out. Maybe. Depends. Anyways, Isambard. Hi, I'm Isambard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be alone. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. If they can be safely returned. Oh, but that's spoilers. Unsolved mystery. Let us get right to it. Sorry. Let's get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Damalandama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. One moment. Just need to check something. If you hear me talking again, no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls yeah, that sounds so much better. That sounds so much better. I can actually hear myself now. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area. Sure. That is your tale, sir. Good lord. My dog is a mess. I just need to see if I've got any hunting log entries that I'm missing. Wait, do I already have... Yeah, I pretty much have all yours. Is it Black Mage that I'm missing? Probably. Probably. I'm missing a couple things. But it's not bad. It's certainly not anything I couldn't take care of now, or while I'm here. Ripe corpse. Well, hello there. And pop! Alright, let's take these ripe corpses. That is your leg, sir. Ouchie. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? This poor soul appears to have been ravaged by an Amalja before sitting to rot for several turns of the sun. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Certainly such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, but just take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining. After all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Level 18 stuff, yay! What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of August, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. And while I'm doing that, level 18, all dogs go to hell. Looking for a bit of work, are we? Well, it just so happens I'm looking for someone to put down some mongrels. 7 of the beasts. The bloody things have nearly overrun the area to the southeast of here. They attack the locals, livestock, aught that moves. You needn't show the foul things any mercy. Buzzing at church. Buzzing at church and dead bodies everywhere. Oh, I haven't even finished the level 15 quest for rogues yet. I should probably do that soon, at some point. If nothing else, then for my long-range attack. Alright. Go to hell. Rude. I think someone's also farming all that stuff. Because that's not hunting log stuff. It's whole. That is a That's a white mage. That's not even a conjurer, that's a white mage. Well, he went somewhere. I think he's still flying above. Uh-oh, the fate. Oh no. One more. We'll go for that one. Why not? Bow. 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 Yay. Let's say that went well. Leave me alone. I didn't do nothing to you. I just killed your kin. But you also killed my kin first, so like... karma? I don't know. Minions. Yes, Senor Otter. There we go. There you are. Hi, little guy. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my god. Yes. He gets pets. Alright, Caitlin. Killed them dogs for you. Sadalan is plagued by 7 fewer mongrels, is it? Excellent. I lost my love to a pack of mongrels 3 years past. We were to be wed. They tore him apart. When we finally chased them off, my love was in 7 pieces. Since then, I've asked every adventurer I see pass through here to slay 7 of the beasts. My vengeance is unceasing, but if I could spare just one other bride to be the suffering I have known, then it will all have been worth it. See, that just sounds like just pure old-fashioned revenge. I don't think you're really protecting the future, but you know, that's your prerogative. I ain't gonna yuck your yum, okay? You can just worry about yourself, whatever. Actually, hold on. Because there were some level 18 quests up here. Let's move it, move it, move it! I believe both of these are here. 18, yes. Sweet. Dead bodies everywhere. Be welcome to the Church of Saint Adama Lendama. I am Sister Arel. I gather you are on no pilgrimage. You look to be an adventurer. If so, might I impose on you to help tend the Lich Yard while you are here with us? The graves here far outnumber we who keep them. Alone, we cannot possibly do all that needs to be done. Would you see to gathering up the old offerings currently lying about outside? I made note of at least 6 during my last rounds to the yard. If more. Some dies. Hell yeah. You have troubled yourself to come all this way. I wonder if I might not trouble you a bit further. As you well know, we keep a lich yard here. The scent of death's decay draws blowfly swarms, which are as unclean as they are unwelcome. Slay 5 of these pestilent swarms, and the church will be in your debt. Kill quest. Actually, I think... think Black Mage has to kill some of these. Argo, stop chewing on it. Stop chewing on my chair. Stop it. Take these old offerings off the table. Well, off the graves. I might be wrong, though. Let's see. Am I right or wrong? Okay, I was right. Yay, it's part of the hunting log. And I still have 3... Well, I still got 3 left to do. Although I only need 2 more now. Die, die, die! And I leveled up. Woo. Another old offering. Back to rogue for now. Got 1 more left. Boop. Got him. A swarm. Thank you, friend. If the swarms were to spread their pestilence at the church unchecked, before long we would need to mourn the morning. For the time being, at least, the grieving can pray in peace for their dead to cross over safely. Thar bless you. And dies? Hell yeah. Eduard. Eduard. Edward. I'm just going to call him Edward and call it a day. Were you able to gather the old offerings? The show of respect to the recently deceased is almost as withered as the corpse it now accompanies. Goodness. Thank you. But that there were naught else to be done. I must see to collecting the weathered vases, urns, and ewers before long. The dead sleep soundest in a tidy grave. I have no shortage of work to offer, should you care to take it. Speak to me again whensoever you feel so compelled. Level 18? Yes, more level 18. For both of them. You're one of them venture folk, ain't you? I'd be much obliged for a little help. I'd like to make a tombstone for my kid sister what passed, you see. Or a tombstone. Tombstone. I was about to say, why do you need to give your dead sister a cell phone? Whew, I was about ready. I was so confused for a second. I'm so tired. But I ain't got the gil to get it done. I hear there's nice rocks for the taking aways from here, but I ain't old enough to fend off no wild beasts or such. Was hoping for a bit of cloud marble. She really would have liked that. Crops right up out of the ground to the east of here, they say. If you find a bit and see it to Brother Esmore, me and my sis be ever so grateful. Sure thing, kid. Sure thing. So you wish to honor the dead once more? Excellent. Make offerings of these Nemean lilies at some of the simpler graves in the Lichyard. The poor souls died alone, you see, with no one left to grieve for them. There are 5 such graves scattered about the Lichyard that I would have you tend to. And remember, friend, mind your surroundings and pay the proper respect with each bundle of lilies. You're all they have. Well, that's ominous. Pretty sure Nemean lilies are a level 50 botanist gathering. Bouquets such as these are oft used as offerings to the dead. Yeah, that tracks. For sure. Oh, I thought you were scratching the carpet, but I forgot. You're not Walter. You don't do that. You You chew on yourself, which is so weird. I mean, honestly, you just kind of scratch at yourself, and then you start growling because you don't realize your own foot is your own foot, and then you'll start biting at it, and then yeah, you're just a weirdo. Alright. Whew. Apologies. I am oh so tired. I haven't got much sleep. I think about 2 hours, but I couldn't stay. Well, one, I could barely get to sleep, and then I couldn't even stay asleep, so. Once more, you have my thanks. No doubt the souls of the departed can take some small comfort in the care you have shown their graves. In days gone by, the Lich Heart was a small, humble plot, but that all changed after the calamity. The dead grew in number, and so the yard grew with them. It is still simple, despite its size. Of course, it's that self-same simplicity that keeps it from becoming more of a priority for the Order. We can ill afford to assign adequate numbers to its keeping, just as we cannot charge the poor to bury or be buried. Yet that does not stop the many who come calling to see their dead put to rest here. Those few of us who tend the yard haven't the time to see the offerings our piety demands. The simple graves you visited belong to those who died alone. Let us pray the sweet fragrance you delivered grants some modicum of relief from their lonely solitude, if even for a short while. Yeah. To be fair, it's the... Not you sniffling. To be fair, the idea that your soul just rests with your body makes way more sense than it ought to, and honestly is awful. Straight up awful. Could you imagine spending an eternity just trapped inside your own body? Underground? Nothing to do. Actually, that's just a hell for me. That would just be hell for me. I would just get bored. At that point, I would want to haunt somebody's ass. That marble. Stupid old rock. Leave me alone. I'm doing something for a child. His sister died. Leave me alone. Have you no decency? It's fun. Actually, that's something I should probably do. I should probably make and sell a couple of crafting and gathering gear. But I'm gonna have to do it at higher levels, because the base stuff, well, actually no, the base stuff is actually not that bad. Especially the accessories, because this usually involves GP or CP. So, and at the beginning, GP and CP is so freaking scarce. Oh shoot! I forgot. I forgot what I was doing. Oops. Let me get this way. There's 3 exits out, and they all really go in very specific directions. This one specifically goes to the church. That exit over there usually takes you straight back to Central Thanalan, and then that one basically takes you either to the Gold Bazaar or onwards to Gridania. So you can find supplies down in the camp. Yeah, I'm aware. I don't need any though. Appreciate the thought now. Ismal, have you business here again, friend? Pure white stone, sometimes used for lich stones. That's nice. Cloud marble. to make into a tombstone for Edward's sister. The boy is nothing if not trouble. It was all I could do to convince him not to go looking for a stone on his own. Still, I suppose it cannot be helped. And losing... Can you stop? Still, I suppose it cannot be helped. And losing a loved one is never easy. That is your foot. Oh, goodness. Still, I suppose it could not be helped, and losing a loved one is never easy. Thank you for your part in this. I will see the marble is used as Edward wishes. Gods, you venturers sure are kind folk. Now all I need is coin for the funeral. I'm going to stay on here at the church for a bit and help out. Wouldn't be right to leave everything up to someone else. It'll mean more to my sis if I do what I can on my own. Brother Esmore and Sister Irella are good folk too. They say I don't need no guild to bury my sis here, but I know how it works. It'll take coin to send her over to Thal proper. Oh, poor kid. I'll do that questions. All right. The goal today is to at least get through materia, so that way I can start taking materia off of my fully spirit-bonded items. I don't know what he's doing. He just be doing his thing. I don't know. Oh right, August. Ugh. More like August. I'm so sorry. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ulta. What in the 7 L's do you want with me now? Few words scrawled in code by Isambard of Drybow. Dear friend. Oh, missing people. Please help. Yours, Isambard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for foals and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Hungry beggar. Please, miss, just leave me be. Devious derelict. I've nothing to say but this. They'll take who, or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Worry. And then the petrified papa. What do you want from me? I didn't know anything. I swear. Please don't kill me. The fact that his immediate thought is that when he's approached, someone's trying to kill him is wild. What did you do to them? Just as I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and move on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you'll know what I'm saying. You know exactly what you've been doing, creep. Welcome back, Jesse. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from August. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. Common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Sure. Yeah. Come on, road. Let your body move to the music. I think that's how it goes. A proper burial. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at the Church of St. Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial. I trust none more than you see to than you, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marcus. He tends the graves of the lit shirt. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Ow. Squeeze me. Let us go. Marcus. The goggles have me dying, though. Like, why would you just leave them on underneath the hood? I am Marcus, yes. A body? Of course. There have been so many bodies. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. This way. A dead body ready for interment. Marty. Hope I did that right. May they all walk in Paul's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I can't help you. But maybe Sister Austin can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You will find Sister Austin within the church walls. You were here for... Sure. I hear you've done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please, accept our gratitude, and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing Dryburn inhabitants. It is true, I am closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their Keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marcus would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he do not think to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marcus, and soon. Thancred is... I wouldn't worry about it. Thank you, Jesse. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. We're able to learn aught of the missing common folk. Oh, shoot. You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Jesse? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. Whoa. I too spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folks speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good Sister Orson herself. Orson. She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marcus. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. For the children. Isambard is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Orson's integrity. Ow. Sister Orson. It cannot be. Though, she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But, no, could not be she. Could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy Jesse and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. I'm sorry, but I'm literally watching him chase his own tail out of the corner of my eye, and it's just so funny. Anyways. It's you again. What impeccable timing. Oh, you needn't worry. I'm not going to ask you to put down any more mongrels on my dead fiancé's behalf. My fiancé is survived by a brother, though. He puts up at the Golden Bazaar, and he's asked that I bring him a load of tuco meat. I'd see it too myself, but as you well know, I must stay here to send adventurers on mongrel hunts until every last one of the bloody beasts in Eorzea is dead. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, would you care to fell some tucos and obtain 5 chunks for their meat? Once you have enough, please deliver them to my late fiancé's brother, Benegar, at the... Benegar? Benegar? Okay, whatever. Please deliver them to my late fiancé's brother, Benegar, at the Golden Bazaar. Benegar is a choice and a half. But hey, elegant silver pieces. Love it. Let's kill some tucos. That went well. You'll die. See, like I said, he'll die. Took a little longer than I expected. Shoot. Oh. Oh, goodness. My allergies have been knocking me on my ass. What is this other level 19 quest at? Is it up here? It must be up here. Or did I already? No? Efficient locations. It's gotta be here up in the Golden Bazaar. Am I going the wrong way? No, here it is. Okay. The Golden Bazaar. The Golden Bazaar. Well, it's not much of a bazaar, but it's okay, I guess. I don't remember what they sell up here. Nothing crazy. Just the usuals. Lulolo. I thought miners were hard and rugged souls. I had no idea they could be so craven. You look like someone who can handle herself. Can't kill some pests for a Lalafell lady. I'm supposed to be leading a dig among the ruins east of here for mithril deposits, but once the miners I hired saw the vandalous imps in the area, they all turned tail and fled. Slay some of the bloody buggers for me, would you? 4 dead imps should keep the others away and put the miners' minds at ease. I mean, they're literally void sent. I don't know if I would count on that. But hey, I am not one to turn a lady down, especially for coin. That's wrong. That was wrong. Actually, wanted rogue. I just have this urge to play classic Final Fantasy right now. But I shan't. Not yet. One more. Ah! No! Not multiple of you. Oh, I was like, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. It just turns out it was just a miner. A random miner. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. I don't usually go this way. I will say probably the place I've been the least amount of times is probably the Golden Bazaar. Honestly, yeah. Golden Bazaar. I've been plenty of other places way more often. Hell, I'm pretty sure I've been to the Spirit Hold more often than I've been here. What are you? Oh. Ah. Stay clear from them too. Guy me the crotch rot they did. Here by your lonesome. Might be that we could fix that for a price. Sorry, but crotch rot is kind of one of those lines I don't cross. Where's that damn tuco meat I asked Caitlin to bring? Won't be long before my patrons arrive. Since the calamity, the popularity of tuco meat has grown to Dalamud-sized proportions. Lordy. Caitlin is sent you. Excellent, this is more than enough tuco meat. Some miners have come to stay at the bazaar while they prospect the area for mineral deposits. They value quantity over quality, so I'll be serving them a feast of this piss-poor meat. By the way, please don't tell me Caitlin is still standing at that same spot in Dry Bones sending adventurers out to slay mongrels. I told her no number of mongrel pelts or heads will bring my brother back to us. I've moved on with my life. It's past time she did the same. Now hiring. How in the hells can you be wondering about what to do? This opportunity here at the Golden Bazaar as there hasn't been in years. I speak of the massive mithril deposit, of course. The miners I fed before are only the beginning. More and more of them will flock here in the coming week, mark my words. Until now, we've been nothing more than a small settlement. But now the sky's the limit. An inn for the mithril miners to come to would be worth a fortune, mark my words. And I mean for that fortune to be mine. The problem I've had is that I need bodies to help me build the inn, but I can't seem to find any who are willing. I've drawn up these hiring notices, hoping that they might help. Would you mind helping to get me started by posting 5 of them up in prime locations? Sure. Your adventures never cease to prove your worth. Now I can get those cowardly miners back to doing the only thing they're good for. Digging. Mithril veins are still no more than rumors. But if every miner flees at the slightest sign of danger, we'll never know for sure. I may need to hire you on a regular basis to call those bloody imps. I figure it will be quite a while yet before any proper mining can be done. Purging the earth. It seems the 12 are intent on plaguing me all my days, before with imps and now with earth sprites. I ordered a haul of digging tools from a merchant to the north. He was headed down from the Black Shroud when the earth sprites overtook him. Luckily, he was able to escape to Camp Drybone with his life. I need you to make that road safe, friend. Put down 3 of these earth sprites to keep the others at bay and ease the minds of any traveling merchants. Once the deed is done, find the merchant Raramaki at Camp Drybone and tell him to bring his haul the rest of the way here. Prime location. It's very gold rushy. Another prime location. The parchment reads, skilled carpenters sought to aid in the construction of a new inn. Fair wages promised. Workers must bring own tools. Not a BYOT. Please, help! Sister Austin went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thor and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing, and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. I will. Just give me a second. You've posted all 5. You're 12 cent. But I truly don't want to let this chance pass by. Here, take 5 more hiring notices and see them straight to the hands of whatever folk you see loitering about. Lordy. The bored burger. Ugh, I'm bored out of my gourd. Is there no work to be had in this godforsaken place? Benja's looking for able bodies to see. I've done some woodworking in my day. Might be as he'll have some use for me. Well, that's one. No, I don't have a moment to talk about that. Wait, what's this then? Hiring hands to build a new inn. Well, that's bloody welcome news. I came here after hearing there might be mithril in these parts. The inn's all full, and I've been living out of a tent. Suppose I could lend a hand building inns till I start taking mines. True. Sun-baked madam. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? Bennigan needs work done, does he? Seen more miners in the bazaar of late. I reckon that's got something to do with it. Rumor has it there's mithril on the ground around here. What if there's any truth to it? Loose-tongued madam. What's this now? Ugh, letters. Never learn them. Can't you just read it to me? Skilled carpenters sought to aid in the construction of a new inn. Fair wages promised. Workers must bring their own tools. Bennigan is building a new inn. No doubt to accommodate all the new people coming to the bazaar in recent days. Taking advantage of the new foot traffic is a right fine idea. Oh, I have no intention of helping Bennigan, of course, but perhaps there's even greater profit to be had in stocking up the food stores. Probably. Than a burly miner. You have work? Carpenters. Thank the gods. I was afraid there'd be naught but mining jobs here. It's my vocation, to be sure, but a man needs some variety now and then. I'll go have myself a word with this Bennigan fellow. That worked. Well done, Jesse. Thanks to you, I have a feeling I'll have the hands I need to see my inn built. I was in a dark place after my brother died, but now I'm going to breathe life back into this bazaar. There's mithril in them Bower Hills. That's crazy. There's work to be done, Jesse. You haven't let me down so far. Don't start now. A miner recently come from Amagina and Sons wants a sample of stone from the eastern ruins. I have a mind to give him 5 slabs of cloud marble from the invisible city, and I need you to get them. Showing these to him would nigh guarantee a continued influx of miners to the bazaar. Of course you want me to go to the invisible city. Well, good thing I'm already on my way there. Technically, that's in the direction of the shroud, kind of. It just seems to be a massive mountains. I mean, technically, I would say it's actually more northern than Lynn. Actually, that's more like Mordona. That's like more of the mountains to the south of Mordona than anything else, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes they just put land masses just to put land masses somewhere. Help me! I got you. Here you are. Hope we good. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke of the child. Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Leave me alone. I said leave me alone. Just don't know when to leave well enough alone. And inflicted me with stone. How dare you, sir? Ah. Oh, actually, you know what? I'd probably be a black mage for this. Or a thaumaturge. Whatever. You know what I meant. Oh, just the corpses, not the nobles. Yeah, okay. Still need to slay the Earth sprites though. Where are we at with? Oh, Central Thanalan stuff, lordy. And of course, Blood Boogies, because why not? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop it. Stop targeting. What about the grabbing? I don't remember anything being around here. Hold on. I need to lock this thing. There we go. I don't even know why it was unlocked in the first place. Purging the earth. Oh, well, this will help with my leather work at least. If you go to all the cloud marble samples I need, Jesse. Pure white stone, sometimes used for lich stones. So this is the cloud marble I've heard so much about. Gods, look at the glimmer in this stone. I must admit, I'd never seen it for myself. I'd only heard tell of it. I see now why the mithril rumors have risen. Now you listen to me, you bloody rock. The Golden Bazaar is counting on you. If this talk of mithril turns out to be a farce, I swear by the 12 I'll dig up every last pebble of you myself, grind you to powder, and sell you to the chocobo skimbles to sop up piss and runny shite. Yes, well, sorry about that. It's just that ever since the war saw the road to Alamigo cut off, the bazaar has fallen in tough times. It is a waypoint, choked off from its way, and is now little more than a point. But I will not let it be so. I'm going to make the Golden Bazaar golden once more. From there, I'll become one of the richest men in Thanalan. Then I'll finally be able to give Caitlin the life those mongrels stole from her. She's held on to the memory of my brother for so long. She's become blind to the people who care for her. People like, well, I don't suppose you could keep that last bit from Caitlin, could you? Reloading. He in love with his brother's wife. In love with his brother's widow. What is the world coming to? Come, Drybone. Yeah. Need it now. The problem is, can't sleep. I'm also super tired. You fought off the strides. God bless you for that, stranger. No, we'll have the tools. I fled here out of fear for my life, but I've come to regret that. Have you taken a look about? There are bodies littering the ground. Dead bodies! No desire to stay here any longer than I must. Once I see to it my bird's fit for travel, I'll be making for the Golden Bazaar. Lol. Sister Arson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. God's her friend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doings, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Amal's your wrong places. I'm well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. I'm gonna go in at something higher level so that way I can just walk in and then walk right back out. This is the right way, I think. Yeah, this is the right way. Oh, well, the Dusty Mongrels are gonna take it. They're gonna hit me up. Itch. I'm back, itchy. Ah, there you are, Jessie. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions of the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, A band of Amolja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Jessie. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? I kind of wonder how far back the possession occurs. I want to say it happens after this, but I don't know. Queer leaflet. Hey now. You don't need to assume things about the leaflets, okay? Especially here at Pride Month. That's a little homophobic. Oh my god, you can't call queer leaflet. Oh my god, you can't say that. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Only this queer little leaflet. A strange slip of parchment found at the Almalja encampment in eastern Thailand. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. Looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? These bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. And sorry. I have a feeling that's going to keep happening. The goal is to get to Ifrit, at least. And then I will end this stream, because I am just a tiny bit tired. I may have to start streaming after work again, because I don't know, being up this early just to do stuff is kind of killing me. Slowly, but surely. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that, I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Jesse. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. Yeah, I don't know about that. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. Actually, I might go a little further than Ifrit. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, I am tired. But I also would like to either start a new discipline or work on a discipline I already have. And at the point, and Ifrit is a level 20 quest, so I could do some level 20 job, some level 20 disciple quests. Lordy. Posing as a priest. To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Jesse. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Indeed you should. Dress to deceive. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Jesse and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Ah, I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Jesse, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. I mean, he's not wrong. It's exactly what happens. Pretty much. Oh, yes, I need to actually put this stuff on. Ugh. I preach the teachings of Azima the Warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and the goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Addleston. I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. The way people treat the poor and the needy should really be studied. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance for yourself. So rude. Ah, yes, all the way up here. Such a awkward place. What is it? God, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Ugh. Gross. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Jesse. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn the poor of the commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Ew. Let's go there, and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. I swear, I keep getting eaten alive by bugs. With the way that my workstation is situated at my job, it means that I'm basically inundated with bugs literally just all day. It's awful. Now I'm just itchy. All the bug bites. Ugh. The mosquitoes are especially bad right now, even with all the spiders that we do have in our area. Because, of course, there's spiders everywhere. Fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Jesse. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nordthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nold. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you... No, you bastards tricked me! But please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? What kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posted as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them all route to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell it to your own people? Speak. No, that's good. That's good. What did she say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Wouldst fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Ah, not you again. Were you the one leaking the immortal flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. Oh, I knew nothing about it. I swear. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. No matter. There will be time enough to learn the truth. Pathetic. Jesse, be a dear and take word of these developments to Benfilia with you. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Oh, well, hello. Ifrit Royce. Yeah, right, exactly. Me too. Alright then. Let me just take these out of my armory chest as well, because I don't need them anymore. Discard. Discard. Yay. Pray return to the waking sands. Senior Otter is so adorable. Oh, everyone's freaking out over Kingdom Hearts 4, even though the trailer wasn't really... We only got like... I mean, honestly, it's a lot. It's just... I don't know. I feel like after 4 years... I mean, honestly, after 4 years, we need to have information constantly being churned out by Square Enix. We don't need this... We don't need this teaser crap anymore. It's literally been 4 years. I mean, come on. And I get that Tetsuya Nomura's drawing that he made on the 24th anniversary, which officially I guess this means that maybe we might even be getting Kingdom Hearts 4 on the 25th anniversary, which would be honestly pretty funny and pretty nice. Also, the fact that Kingdom Hearts has been around for 25 years is wild. Y'shtola. Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised of Charlian natives such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second, made up of individuals that share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered in the Seventh Umbral Era taught us that only together may we stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. Morant. Well, if it ain't the last from the carriage. Fancy meeting you here of all places. Me? I'm just here to deliver a shipment. Now where shall I tell them to put it? There's more people here now. Why don't any of these blokes know who I am? I swear I was one of them Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Only we didn't have such a fancy name back then, and the headquarters was in a far more convenient location. At least, I think it was. Must be mind playing tricks on me. Gods, what's wrong with me? I guess I remember it more clearly. Heh, so this boy has Garlean blood in him. Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone knows what happens when a city is sacked, even if the bars choose to omit that part. But Arenvald shouldn't be pitied. Boys like him have a clean slate, an opportunity to write their own story, free of the ties that bind the common man. The robberies and disappearances. Imaja are the most likely culprit, wouldn't you agree? And again, this is Thanalan. One cannot discount the possibility that moneyed interests are involved. They say that those of us who have seen the dream are chosen, that we have within us the seeds of greatness, that we could be heroes. Even me, an Alamegan half-breed, cast out when his mother could no longer stand the sight of him. A half-breed who once took the banana tree just to eat. I'm sure I'm just brimming with heroic potential. Poor boy. 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise. Divine order royals, fallen corpses writhe. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shines clear. They evoke the dire circumstance of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and the dawn lieth cowering neath the stifling blanket of night, and we abide. We await the coming of the unborn era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowering darkness. While there are others who possess the echo, none are near as strong as you with the power. hence our extremely high expectations of you. This place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, but then a bunch of things happened, and we ended up here instead. I remember saying something about... I truly believe that there was something in here about somewhere in the timeline, because there was a timeline in here for... that's not table of contents. For history... Too far back. Ice, Age of Enlightenment, Calamity of Water, Rise of Garlemald, Primal Threat, Rise of the White Raven, Living on a Prayer, Bahamut, The Chronology of the Sixth Astral Era. And here's the year by year play. Memories of the Calamity. What is that? Ugh. Here we go. 6 months after the fall of Dalamud, in a quiet corner of Ul'dah, the surviving members of the Circle of Knowing and the Path of the 12 came together to discuss their shared future. The Path of the 12, formed in 1570, had ostensibly been an obscure religious sect devoted to the pursuit of spiritual knowledge. In truth, however, it had been a haven for walkers of the path, men and women blessed with the Echo, a power whose potential they were only beginning to understand. And its charismatic antecedent, the Lady Minfilia, was herself among the strongest in this gift. Minfilia had awoken to her power at the age of 17, when she somehow found herself walking in the memories of another. Alright. On the eve of the Battle of Carno, Louis Sois had come to her organization's headquarters, the Waking Sands, to reveal to her his plans to forestall Iris's destruction, yada yada yada. And so Louis Sois would instead call upon a fraction of the Twelve's power, enough to stay Dalamud's descent, and no more. Alas, to ensure all would come to pass as intended, he would need to take his own life in the midst of the ritual. However, Louis Sois had come for another purpose than to discuss his impending death. He had seen in the antecedent great potential, and during that meeting he told her the role he would have her play in the days to come. So it was that, 6 months after that fateful day, in accordance with Louis Levieur's wishes, the Circle of Knowing and the Path of the 12 were merged to form the Signs of the Seventh Dawn under the leadership of Minfilia. They don't really say anything specific. Smutty. Where is Memories of the Calamity, though? Give me a moment. I believe Memories of the Calamity is supposed to be one of those addendums that they put out between this it? This is nice. Remembering the past. I do like that they gave us that quest after a while. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's actually something in here that I just did not see. I feel like I'm missing something. Probably. Let's be real. 12, history coin, weights measures. Unless it's here. Knowing, project revisited. Living on a prayer. No, primal. How much? Alright, well, I mean, I'm not done yet. I'm not done with the stream yet. I just was trying to figure out what happened. And I know that it's written. I know that it's written somewhere, or that it's probably in a future side quest. Hi. What you want? What you want from me, huh? Besides attention. Clearly you want attention, but it's fine. Alright, to the solar. Ooh. Whew, I could use a nap. Welcome back, Jesse. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Almaljan know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Yep. Lots of blood. Life, materia, and everything. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix, and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in Central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. You know, I never really thought about actually looking for that. I want to see if I can't actually get there without looking at anything but the sky. It's not exactly the stars guiding me on my way, but hey, why not? Girl is way too foggy to be able to actually see anything, huh? Crazy. That's wild. Bruh, that's so stupid. Is there smoke? Can't tell. Can't tell at all. That's crazy. That's wild. Who is Uplander come to 10th ring of Mutamix Bubblypots? This plain dagger has absolutely no defining characteristics except that the hilt does smell quite nice. What? Why? Because Minfilia holds it? That's wild. Fighty Tool drinks in Airy Self. When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes! Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. The dagger. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, right? Or Mutamix, yes. Fighty Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool. Make good teaching show of power of materia. Lovely. The Materia Master. Now, eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes. Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Munimix turned that dagger of yours from summon as would have struggled to cut steak to a weapon worth wielding. I mean, it doesn't really do that much. Sko, Uplender wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplender best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplender can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutimix. I should be able to access all of their stuff, I believe. Oh, these two. Swin Bros. Yay, materia extraction. What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not, although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we use come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus do we form a spirit bond with them. This spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in the ways of materia extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it would be my pleasure to teach you. You are ready to commence your learning? Good. As you will have gathered by now, materia is the crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from an individual's psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means that you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you cradle it in your hand. Now, materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped, see. This is achieved by melding its gear. Know, though, that it takes the deft hands of craftsmen to meld materia. You can always seek others to attach materia on your behalf, but if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Falbas. Melding is her field of expertise. Yes. Sorry. Yes, give me the extraction. Oh, I can take this off. Yes, let me go ahead and extract some stuff. Woo! Start early so I can really get into melding. Yep, there you go. Waking the spirit. Why, hello there. I see you're a disciple of the hand like me. Mayhap you're interested in learning how to meld materia together. If so, it'd be my pleasure to teach you. Ready to begin? Good. Now then, there's one thing to keep in mind with melding. Materia slots. Arms and armor each have a certain number of these slots, and this determines how many pieces of materia they can host. Normally, an item cannot host more pieces of materia than it has slots. However, as with most other things in life, there are certain exceptions. But this sort of knowledge is for later down the road. After you've become more experienced, you may want to broach the subject matter with Master Mutimix. Now off you go, and happy melding! Oh, yay. Oh, I'm not level 25 yet. Aww. Oh, well, that's fine. It's fine. I'll come back. Eventually. Alright. Back to Infilia. Oh. Hmm. It's been a long year. That's crazy. Goodness. I'll do it when I come back out of here. Because I'll be level 20 then. He's sleepy. Welcome back, Jesse. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Once ordinary dagger, now made special with the wonders of materia. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Jesse, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Lord of the Inferno. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Jesse. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I can't do her specific accent. It's such a... Yeah, it's... I just can't do it. I've tried before, but it's just... but it either comes out too British or it comes out too American. I don't even know how to explain her accent, honestly. Right. Vesper Bay to unlock Hello Halatali. Make it a manager. Nedrick Ironheart. Hail there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of Eastern Thanalan lies Halatali, and it is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. Calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with one Fafahoni near the entryway. Yeah, I'm feeling it too. The sun is out and bright, and after all that rain that we got yesterday, oh, it's going to be bad. It's gonna feel real bad, man. It's gonna be real bad. Huh. It's raining something fierce out there. Ah, you're Jesse Winters of the Silence. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on your mission. Or allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet with the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Silence. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Jesse. Let's make sure it does. Hello, Construct 9, or 7? Construct 9. I want to say it's Construct 9. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. Wait, why is my... Oh, I know why it's Camp Rod's Lake. It's because of the... Right, yeah, I'm stupid. I wish you could use hidden at hide at the start of the boss fight. I understand why. Obviously, I understand why. Just, I don't know. I just hate having to wait for the water mudra to be able to use it properly. Want to see a magic trick? Abracadabra. It's the bait in place. Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. Leave this constant charge. Ugh! What is the meaning of this? Wait. Something's amiss. There's a lot more of them. It's an ambush. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the mortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Hi, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Dickhead. No, Hatsuki-chan. I was close enough. I'm not friends with you company. Filthy traitors! When I get my hands on you. How long will you last, I wonder? Take these guys out. Another wave. Stay sharp, men. God damn it, is there no end to them? This show is only just beginning. Always a bummer. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Pretty sure he's dead either way. Behind you! Bring her. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. That they are. I fear the Amalja meant to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. The lizardmen marched us to the stronghold. They're preparing for something, and I, for one, do not want to be around when they finish. They're going to kill us, aren't they? Because I don't want to die. I want to go home. Listen well. These waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we are like to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have won free, seek out our comrade stationed at Drybone. He will show you the way back here. May the 12 speed your way. The lizards claim they will soon bring us before Ifrit for tempering. You're not seriously considering locking horns with the devil now, are you? Rejoice, heathens, for your worthless lies shall soon have meaning. Alrighty. Let's do this. With a party of NPCs. Because why not? Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Very pretty. Here we go. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own. But bloody hells, bring those two as well. But what's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No! Spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath, I claim you. Arise once more as my lord minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Oh, tempering. Oh, mighty Ifrit. My one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. forsooth, thy frail mortal flame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Oh, now it's looking a little bit more like a bowl of embers. Damn. Kiss your mother with that mouth? Ugh. It stinks. It smells like brimstone, sulfur. Ugh. Brush your teeth. My flames shall consume thy flesh and soul both. Ah! Rude. Succumb to the Inferno. Damn, you really couldn't get out of the way, huh? Surrender thyself to the fires of judgment. I sense a terrible power in that nail. Indeed. Eh. Not the Vulcan burst. It's so volcanic. Thy soul shall burn for eternity. Thou art strong, mortal. We got in front of him. Ooh. Yeah. Just a little further. And oh. I'm not gonna make it. It's okay. The blessing of light defies me. Yeah, woo! And now we have the fire crystal. Whew, I'm hot. Oh, goodness. And now, listen for the flame. Water. Fire! Hear the crackling of fire? Love it. The attention to detail is wonderful. Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, you seem more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Jesse. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. Agreed, let's get out of here. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon the 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that it was worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet, I find that I am troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove entrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Goodness. With allies like that. Beware women in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Goodness. Yay! I did it. Ooh, I fell asleep just now. Ah, there you are, Jesse. Come, Mr. Wilde. You will have no better opportunity. Ow! Ow! Fuck. Accidentally kicked out. And hit right on my stupid toenail. Ow! Ow. Come. Rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing the gods' ignominious defeat, the Immortal will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Jesse. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my burying the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax. Return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Alright, and with that, I am actually going to go ahead and log off. I have been at this for, well, I've been out this for a little over 2 hours, and honestly, that's fine with me. I've gotten to the point that I wanted to get to. Going a little further would just be, I don't know, greedy, gluttonous, even. But I figure next up I will go ahead and complete my work to get my chocobo, and then I will start working on gatherers, because why not? So, hope to see you soon. I need a nap. Bye.